Was that your starting?
Just to get so it matches.
Oh yeah, right. Oh yeah, that's fair.
We can start whenever we want. Like, action.
That's a clever way of doing it. Why have I never thought about that?
Yeah, so you can just say it easily. And
Is that why they have the?
it might be. Yeah, probably.
Wow. You learn new things every day.
This is a part. Yeah, that's actually a part of this Creepcast episode.
So who is starting? Welcome, creeps.
Welcome,
creeps. I think the audio should be fine, right?
Should we move it a tiny bit closer, the mic?
Yeah. I mean, I could. Yeah, definitely.
Just, like.
What would you prefer? Because I can either turn it up there, or we can move it further, closer.
Let's just move it a little bit closer. That'd be nice. Look.
Okay.
Can we squeeze?
Yeah, you might have to squeeze it
a little bit closer. Literally.
I'm really sorry, Vera. Do you mind if you get my cup, which is just down there? Move it.
I think we always sit in the same place now. This is the third time we've had this arrangement.
It's nice.
Yeah.
It feels nice.
It does feel nice. Yeah.
Yeah. And I've never sat. I'm just laying down in every single episode.
Hey, they don't get to see the sexy sock pics though, unfortunately.
What sucks
today? Ew, we don't promote that in this house.
Yes, yeah, indeed. Oh man. Oh, what happened there? So
we've all got cool socks today.
We actually do have cool socks today.
Yeah.
Nice.
Especially Martin.
Yeah.
Yeah, the big,
cool socks.
big long ones.
Ooh. you want to cut them?
Yeah. Oh dear. I always realise that I really regret every 50% of the words that I end up saying.
I can't listen to the full episodes because then I will literally implode. My brain will implode, and then.
But when you start talking, sometimes I feel like you can't stop.
You just.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't stop now. It's.
I mean, in a good way. In a good way.
No, sometimes.
Correct.
Sometimes. I'm very okay with understanding that that's a bad thing as well. Sometimes.
Yeah. Sometimes it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
I still remember that time when we went on the elevator. I've told you guys this.
What was it?
Last year.
Which one in particular?
So we went from Birkenhead, from your place to Liverpool. We went to get the train.
Oh yeah.
And we were. It was 9 or 10 in the morning. I still I still haven't woken up, and we go into the elevator, and there are 2 older ladies. And then it's so how was your day so far? Are you feeling okay? I'm then shut up, please. No.
And you've never met these people in.
Well, they just seemed like they wanted to have a nice talk, and I was like.
I mean, to be fair, though, old people seem to like to talk to random people.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah,
I do that on the train sometimes.
Yeah, I do feel like that is a. I mean, even though sometimes I'm definitely not in the mood for it. It depends. I'm 50-50.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm in the mood, sometimes not. But when sometimes it just does feel nice to have a nice conversation with someone who you don't even know. Just see how they're doing.
I agree though. It's quite nice.
Yeah. But yeah, it is a bit weird, especially while it was in the morning. And I remember when I looked back at you because I just had this lovely thing. I was like, oh yeah, not thinking it. And then I looked back at Vera and she was like.
If you did that in Norway, somebody would call the police on you.
Oh really?
Not quite literally, but
they would find it strange.
Norwegian society is you don't sit next to people on the bus, for example.
Oh really?
Unless you really have to.
No, you stand.
Oh. Really?
Seriously?
You stand instead of taking the seat beside someone else you don't know.
What? Why is that?
Because Norwegian people like their personal space.
Oh.
Yeah, personally, I don't care, but Norwegian society is like that.
Oh, that is very interesting.
Yeah, so if you talk to people you don't know, they'll be like. They'll freak out.
Yeah, but most of the times, the best conversations you have are with strangers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Or kind of those those conversations. Or exactly either strangers or when you're just talking to a friend, but you randomly go into something that you never thought you would have talked about. And it's wait, this is really cool.
Mm.
No, I definitely understand that.
Yeah, personally, I'm very bad at small talk. It's something I've never been able to master. So
it's nicer to have slightly more
intellectual conversations,
or at least feel like you're learning about something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never end up having small talk.
I mean, I quite like having deep conversations.
Me too.
Will you take doing that sarcastically? I'm not sure, because I feel like
Well-
I love just to go into deep conversations, but yeah.
Oh, bro, that's deep.
Oh.
Yeah, no. I just want to show. If this episode has started, then hello. And I wanted to quickly show you. This is a Christmas present I got from my mum, and I just thought it was really
Oh,
cute.
is that the one?
That is the one. I'm not sure if it'll be reversed or not, but it's the I Watch You Go Spotify mug.
Oh.
Christmas.
That's so cool. Can I see it?
Yeah, absolutely. Look at
Oh
this.
my god.
Whoa.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That's great.
Wow.
I just thought it's.
I'm jealous.
I know.
I'm jealous.
My mum, like, she did an amazing job for Christmas. This was an awesome Christmas present. Like,
Yeah, really good one. Also the patch from your mum as well.
and that was so. Oh yeah, well, that patch is right next
Is
to you
it
there, right there.
Do you want to?
I'll also.
I can.
Oh,
do
you can do
this.
it. You can do it.
It's now official.
Yeah, we weren't a band before, but now we've got a patch.
So
Yeah.
now we're an actual band.
Now we're an actual band.
This is the beginning of being an actual band.
Thank you, Mom.
Thanks, Mom.
Thank you, Mum.
Yeah, we didn't say there was no dads there that time. It was just the mums are being nice right now. Thank you, mums. To all you mums out
To
there.
be fair, my dad did go see us when we had.
That is so
Yeah.
lovely,
Yeah.
to be fair. And my dad's always been supportive. I think he was always a little bit worried about music, going into the music industry
yeah.
in terms of just like
Yeah.
a bit difficult to
It's-
get jobs.
Yeah, it is.
And you know what? I
definitely.
really respect him for thinking that. But yeah, but here we are.
My dad always comes up to me and like, when are you getting paid?
Yeah.
Have you been given any money yet
My
From
God.
where? From Lippo, you talking about, or in this band,
For
or?
music.
for music in general?
Okay. Yeah, you're. Yeah.
The thing about the music industry is that when you start out, it's just losing and losing and losing. But when you start gaining,
Yeah.
you gain a shit ton of stuff.
Yeah. Exactly.
thing.
Such as 40,000 streams on I Watch You Go.
There we go. Yeah. Well, thank you so much. Thank you. I was looking at the podcast. I think it was our second podcast.
Yeah.
So technically episode 1.
Yeah.
And we were celebrating 20k then.
Oh yeah, we were.
We were celebrating 20k.
Wow.
That
is really good.
Which is really unbelievable.
Can you check up on the stats right now?
Yeah, we'll check have a look.
Um,
Let's see. Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Okay.
Intense
Give me
sipping
the,
noises.
you know what? I'll just go to Spotify.
Are you okay?
Sorry, I joked.
So I Watch You Go is at 42k.
Nice.
Oh my
and
gosh.
Too Long is 11k.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Great.
That is really awesome to hear.
That's really
Well,
nice.
as of now, as a recording on
20th of January.
So this
Yeah.
is 20th of January. Hopefully, I think this one will probably come out a bit quicker, probably in actually, I don't know. We'll see when this comes out.
Yeah.
This might come out in March. So hi to all the people in March.
No, we'll try and do a quick.
Maybe next week.
Yeah, maybe next week.
Yeah, something. We'll see. Like
I gotta
yeah.
give some time to the other episode.
let that
Oh, sink in.
smolder.
It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We can like record an episode like every 2 weeks or something.
Yeah. Yeah, something like that.
Just to keep it going.
Yeah, that's a good idea. It's also
Nice
quite. I
routine.
do feel like it's a nice thing also to sit down and actually talk about things that we wouldn't necessarily talk about within the band work. Because basically, for all you people there, normally when we meet, we either meet for say lectures or seminars when we're doing that, or we're doing band rehearsals, and then occasionally we'll meet and say hi. But this is another nice way of actually talking about other stuff.
It's also nice to for people to get to know what we're actually like when they're not watching us.
Playing
Yeah.
and being little goofballs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice.
We're not faceless people Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Don't worry.
Maybe in like 60 years.
60 years.
60.
You start losing your face at 60.
I'll be dead
you know?
in 60 years. I don't know about you guys.
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, God, yeah. I was thinking, but I'll only be 70, but actually I'm 20, so I'm gonna be 80. Yeah.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh.
Imagine.
I imagine you being like 80.
Do you imagine?
Yeah.
Can you imagine? I hope that I'm that cool granddad, which is very pro like those things, and not just like one of those kind of like you know
grumpy,
angry, bitter. I don't want. I'd love to be that accepting grandpa, which gives you whoever there just a cup of tea or something like that, and have a nice talk. That would be lovely.
I will be a grandpa that goes to every gig ever.
Hell yes. Have you ever heard of a band called Caravan Palace before?
Oh, I'm pretty sure lots.
They're like electronic
not.
sort of.
I don't think so.
No, don't worry. Basically, they're a really, really cool band. They're French electronic slash sort of noir sort of mix, and it's got a really lovely sort of sampley sort of type sound.
Sometimes
But-
kind of jazzy as well.
And jazzy
I think
as
you'd
well.
like some of that stuff.
You would like some of their stuff basically, and but it's more like groovy kind of stuff. But yeah,
Nice.
I went to see them when I was around 14, 15.
I thought you were about to say when I was around 14.
No. So when I was around like 14, 15, maybe 16, maybe. But it was like one of my first ones. And one of my favourite things there was, first of all, everyone was jumping up and down, which was just lovely. But also,
We love
There's-
an interactive.
yeah, love an interactive thing. It's so fun. But the people there was like a second level, and that's where people were sitting down. And I saw all like a bunch of granddads and grandparents, like and mums and dads and people of all ages or whatever, just like also standing and having a little boogie up there as well, having a great time. And I was like, gigs can be for everyone.
Yeah, they can.
I remember hearing a bunch of people in uni saying, "Oh, I'm turning 20. You know, soon I won't be able to do they were saying like clubs and gigs and stuff like that." But I was like, if you enjoy it, if you genuinely enjoy it, do it at any time. Like my auntie, she stopped clubbing when she was 50. She went hardcore.
If you can,
what's
why
wrong with
not?
that? Exactly.
You know,
What's wrong with it?
yeah,
What's wrong with it? Like,
100%.
yeah, you do what you love, and just keep going with that, and don't let some sort of society.
Yeah,
like, determine that.
I think people focus too much on like, I'm getting old and grey and I can't do this and can't like.
You can do anything.
Age doesn't matter. I mean, obviously, there's one thing if you become disabled, then obviously there are some limitations. But
That's
like
difficult.
in general,
Yeah.
Age is an abstract concept which
Yeah.
we've just put a number on. There's not.
aging is not bad. People
yeah.
view it as this bad thing when I think aging is not bad.
No, I agree.
It's a good
agree.
thing.
Well, we're saying this now when we're in our 20s. So
Yeah.
we'll see how we feel like when we're in our 40s. We'll be like, oh.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not 20 yet, so.
Oh, sorry.
Still
So we've got a little kid here. He's still got so much to see in the world, you know.
no.
Not. Oh, I wish I was back then, you know. Damn it. But yeah.
I still feel old because one of my friend's little sisters, I was with them in high school as well still. I think they were in like year 8 when I was year 9 when I was getting out of high school. And now I come back and I realise, oh, they were in like second year college.
Oh my
What?
god, that is mind blowing. If anyone, I'm not sure if anyone who's watching this right now has any siblings or anything like that, or any younger siblings, or anybody who's kind of you've been around consistently who's younger than you. I don't know about you guys either, but like they always feel like they're like for me, my sister's like now 15, 16. And I always picture us as that 12-year-old, 11-year-old
Yeah.
sister, just being a little goofy and so it's kind of crazy that she's going to do her GCSEs and doing her big exams and things.
Definitely.
So it's like, oh my god.
And when you get to them, like, oh, it's you. I remember you when you were this tall. And then
Yeah,
suddenly,
it's also really, really weird when you meet someone that you've known when you were little and you meet them now that you've grown up. You're like, were you this short?
Oh my god.
Yeah, like my brother, he's 4 years younger than me, but I always imagine him to be like this 8-year-old, and then now he's 18.
Oh my god.
Oh.
You have a little brother? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I do. We don't really interact that much. I mean, I haven't seen him in probably a decade now, so.
honestly, same with my older brother. He's now like 29 or 30 years old.
Yeah.
It's mad.
It's
But
weird, isn't
my
it?
older
Yeah.
brother is in his middle age.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Whoa.
And like,
Well-
it's weird to think about the fact that time just passes by really quickly the older you get.
Yeah, it just passed by quicker. I think that's why. I mean, something that I've been doing a little bit more recently, which has been good for me, I think, is just sitting down and just sipping a cup of tea, not listening to anything or watching anything, just completely stopping just for a second and just sip and just look and just see what's happening.
Just
And that
just
slows-
breathing, basically.
Breathing,
Look at
just
it,
breathing, and I've got a lovely, beautiful view. I'm very lucky, very fortunate. And it's really important to do that sometimes because there's so much social media, so many things, and so many, and like you'll feel like because of all the interaction in social media and also around in your lives, you're thinking you have to do something every minute.
Yeah, I also feel like, because I'm a content creator, so like I'm on TikTok a lot. I'm always on social media, and I feel like it's really stressful. And what I started to notice is that like when I put down my phone, I get stressed out,
Yeah.
which is a really really bad sign. So like lately, I've tried to like not like be on my phone like in the morning and not like
Well done, man.
Yeah.
That's a really healthy way of doing that. To be fair.
social media is so time consuming and it's really like bad for your mental health as well.
Yeah, I think in the right moderation when you're wanting to find things which like connects to you and everything, then that's really awesome.
Yeah.
But like if you are struggling, then do make sure that you don't go over the top with it. I think for me, I'm a sucker for shorts, YouTube shorts. For some reason, I just go down that rabbit hole. For some reason, TikTok doesn't actually spiral me.
Oh really?
Yeah.
It doesn't affect me. I literally see one and I'll go off and go on something else.
Yeah, that's me.
YouTube Shorts or Instagram Reels.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
TikTok is
Not me.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's,
like I looked at TikTok before I had it and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna spend hours and hours on that. And I download it and I watch like 3 videos a day on it. Maybe like 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
And then like I just have it just for the Creepcast social media.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just to
Yeah.
watch ourselves.
You're stalking the creep.
To be fair, yeah, it's really nice to see that, and I love hearing. I saw some posts of people using the same sounds and
Yeah.
things, and that's just awesome. Like some people having a good time dancing. That was really.
Yeah, I mean, we really appreciate it when people like interact with our sounds and our stuff on the internet. It's very nice to see people.
Yeah, we've been saying that. Yeah, I think probably one of my favorite parts of the band is like was obviously us, but also like make it like a lovely little group and a community of people. It's like such a lovely little thing, and everyone seems to. Whenever I saw some videos, people seem to be like being like, "Oh, that's really nice, awesome dance type thing."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yes, that's so nice. I love that. Hell yeah!" Like that is 100% what it's about, and that's like good social media. I think that's when it's done well. It's like meant to like uplift people and be nice, but
Yeah, definitely.
sometimes. But sometimes obviously it can be a bit negative.
Yo, there was that one post as well of that person who was like making outfits.
That was
So cool.
That was so cool.
On Instagram.
Man, she when I saw my one, I was like, she made me look way cooler than I had to. I was like,
Yeah, that was really nice. And it's so fun to see people get creative with it and stuff like that. Because obviously I said this in rehearsal, but like to us, we're kind of just making the music and we're sort of just putting it out there. But to see people like
Interact with.
yeah, it's
People have
really
their own
nice.
interpretation
I think
of what we do.
and that's actually what I think makes it the most interesting. Like
Definitely.
when there's people who like when there's a conversation, like
Yeah.
we're talking to you guys and also doing TikToky things and music and whatever you have, and then and people come back with their content and we're like, oh my god, that is so cool.
Definitely, and I think like music. Obviously, when you're a musician, it's very much like focused on like what we do behind the scenes and stuff. But I think being a band is very much about the audience as well.
100%, because I think Coldplay said this, I think. So me and Storm are very big fans of Coldplay.
Oh, yes.
But they said that like and this sounds all like a bit like wishy-washy, but I think this holds some truth. That like the band is both the people playing the music and the people singing the music in the crowd or people collaborating with it. And in like literally, I feel like what will like over the course of these couple months in the future will be like the cool people who are who are like connecting and being lovely and accepting here, as well as us, makes what the band.
Yeah.
Like it just beforehand, it's kind of just 4 people playing music together.
Yeah.
But then now it's like no, it's something a bit more. I don't know.
It's kind of like you join the band when you kind of associate yourself with them and
Yeah.
actually create stuff yourself with what we have. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you. Like I did that a little bit. I feel like I connected to for example, when I was younger, I'd say I properly connected to. I think my main ones were Pixies. I really properly got into like that sort of part of that sort of atmosphere, and a bit of Radiohead, a bit of Coldplay, obviously. But it's nice when you get to do that. I don't know.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, at the end of the day, like music and artists, it's all about other people.
Yeah.
It is.
It's all about giving, really. To be fair.
Yeah, if it weren't for other people, you like.
It's kind of interesting because there is some concept music out there that does kind of make use of it. I think the most famous one is 433 by Philip Glass.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people look at that song and think, oh, that's just a song full of nothing.
Just for context, 4 minute 30, is it 33?
Yeah, 433.
433 is basically it's a song which is completely silence. So there's no actual instruments playing at all, but the music itself is actually what the atmosphere of the room, what people saying, doing kind of wriggling around, or like people like coughing or having a little soft whispered conversation. And people, what were you saying? You continue what you were saying about that. Like,
I don't know, it was actually just about it. It was just like, pretty much just reinforcing the fact that the music is not just the people playing it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or like the actual organisation or the structure of who the band is.
Yes, no, that's really true. I think also when I was watching some of the videos that people were doing, I think I had a different perspective of Too Long. I think I've grown a different perspective of time of Too Long as a song overall, because of both what we're posting about it with Too Long, but also because before when we originally wrote it, it was like about how it was a bit more of a sad song, but I think people have put it in a lot more of a positive perspective, which is really cool, and that's that the world doesn't often do that with positive perspective. Like so that's really awesome.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we have a lot of people. Obviously, our fan base struggles with mental health. We know this.
We also all do as well. So it's
And we get like messages where people say that our music helps them and stuff, and that's very much what this is about. I think.
Yes, that's that you hit it absolutely on the head.
Makes
like
us
that.
want to play more.
Yeah.
More
It does
music,
make. Yeah, because I think after that, it was both, because a little side thing. It's like because both is obviously it's incredible how people have done that, but it makes me really look forward to when we can do live stuff and like connect with people like that. We actually just before recording this, we went to go. Pretty unsuccessfully, annoyingly, but we went to go to a bunch of gig places to ask about whether we could like go there and do some gig stuff. And unfortunately, a lot of the places were closed because we were way too early. So it wasn't even to do with us. It was just that they just weren't even open.
We will try again.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, the stuff is never easy, but you have to try and keep going.
Yeah, there right now in at the recording of this. There's 2 potential ideas, but we'll see how things go forward. Hopefully.
Yes, gigging.
Yeah. Because sorry, you go.
We would love to do as many gigs as possible.
Yeah, exactly. We've made a really, really strong set list.
Yeah.
Which is like I think
a good 30 minutes.
About 30 minutes. Yeah. I mean, we could even push for 40 some
We
ways.
could push for 40.
But and that's really cool, especially as how it's only been. So this has been 3 months of us doing it.
Yeah, because I mean, the first year of our
probably.
band, we were pretty much just trying to figure out what the fuck we were doing.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, like the first.
Like, what's going on?
Like the first 2 or 3 rehearsals, it was just kind of like, Hi.
Hello.
Yeah.
I think it was pretty much the first 6 months we were kind of like that.
No, to be honest, it wasn't even first. It was the first 6 months.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
properly like, hi. But yeah.
We were still having fun. But
No, it was
Yeah.
having fun. Exactly. It was just like we're just all of us have come from different backgrounds, different places, and different parts of our lives, and then coming all together and doing that. Sometimes that can be a little bit of a anxiety thing, and
Yeah.
or a little bit of a okay, let's try and warm up here.
we had I remember we had rehearsals like once every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And now it's 2 times a week.
Yeah.
Which,
Was it once every 2 weeks? At
It
one
was, I
point?
think, something like that.
Yeah, the
Oh my
beginning.
god, I didn't know about
No.
that. I forgot about that. I thought it was always once a week.
No.
We tried to, but
Yeah.
like,
Then it didn't
most
work
of the
Something
out.
was
time-
happening.
Yeah.
And then, you know, we all decided that, okay, yeah, let's go, let's take this seriously.
Yeah, we probably.
And after that, we just kick-started everything.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I think that was probably one of the most important days that we had. Where like, no, okay, let's properly take this
Yeah.
and go with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember we were in on level 2 of HIPAA, like in the really small rooms, like
Teeny,
the
yeah.
smallest rooms in HIPAA.
Literally like
Yeah. It's
covered-sized rehearsal.
it's ridiculous. And then you've got like this drum kit, which is so loud, and the amps, which is so
piano.
loud, and the piano, and then
Yeah.
you're just trying to squeeze in there, and half the time you can't actually move like 3 steps one direction, otherwise you'll just mess up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll end up accidentally pulling Martin's bass stuff out or whatever it is. Yeah. Oh no.
And fumbling over all the pedals.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, look at you with all your pedals, all your
Ah.
bassist pedals.
I'm
All your
sorry.
3
Yeah.
pedals.
Is it 3 or is it 2 or
It's
3?
3 now, isn't it?
It's 2 that I normally use. The third one is more of like an experimental one. I sometimes bring it out, sometimes don't.
Too many pedals, man.
Yeah, it's not like I have like 5 or something.
Yeah, that person would be terrible. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's a horrible person.
It's a horrible person. No, you're right.
How many pedals do you have now?
Oh, I don't believe in pedals. I don't know what you're talking about. No, as a concept, as a...
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah.
Don't you have like 5 or 6 now?
I feel like, yeah,
think
maybe
it's
being
6.
called out. It's like, yeah, I am...
You're gonna need a second power supply.
Don't you have it right?
I have six
And then
or
you got the
seven.
new one.
Yeah, six or seven. And the new one, which I got at a very good price, so I'm happy about that. You guys wouldn't care about that, but yeah, I was proud of it. So hell yeah.
Also, let's talk about we're going in the studio tomorrow.
Yeah.
God, yeah, we've actually got so much to talk about. I didn't even mumbling about this still. Yeah, but
We've already got
Oh no.
already got another
God.
2 sessions booked.
um,
Because like the next one that we're gonna record tomorrow, it's gonna be like a really. It's actually gonna be a happy one.
Such a good song.
Oh,
Yeah. So
yeah.
we're currently planning. Should we say? We're planning something.
we're planning something which is a little bit bigger than a single.
I think we
but yeah.
kind of gave it away there.
Well, you just gave it away, Ben.
We'll see. I'm not gonna
No,
say.
there. It's more than that. It's
Yeah.
more than that.
But look, maybe it might be. It might.
It's
might.
time.
Yeah.
No, don't.
It might be.
No.
It might. So yeah, we're becoming a German French horn band.
Oh yeah.
Ben, you shouldn't have told them.
That was the big reveal.
Because we wanted to switch because of our German audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've
so
actually got a big
guys.
German audience.
Yeah.
From what we've seen.
But anyway,
German and US.
sorry,
Yeah.
But yeah.
that was me completely going off the rails.
Studio tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Cool stuff is happening,
Really cool stuff.
and it's
Like-
the microphone.
It's still on. Do you want me to double check? I mean, we can double check
It's
still. if you
probably
want.
fine.
Yeah, I'm 90% sure it'll be fine.
Yeah,
still.
it's,
It's still going.
It's going. Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna be going with a wonderful sound tech called Zach again. He's been shouted out once before in this, but
We're shouting
here
him
it is
out again.
again.
He's great.
It's
yeah,
lovely.
He deserves it.
Yeah, he's great, and we're gonna be producing this song. We've been playing it for about it's not
Just
about
2 months,
about 2 months,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
if that even.
Yeah.
But it's a song which has been written a long while back, and we turned it into something which completely
Yeah.
changed and is completely different from the
I
It
original.
really is. I remember when you showed it to us the first time.
Yeah, it's funny. I think the first time that we listened to it, I think the reception was kind of like, kind kind of thing, just because it was a lot slower and also it was a lot like.
No.
Oh yeah, I remember you were always like yeah.
The first time I heard this song was last year.
Yeah.
Because last year I was under your room.
Yeah, so Vera, I'm sorry, Vera.
And I could hear everything.
everything, every footstep, especially the footsteps.
Especially the footsteps. So I could hear everything, and I remember I heard Joyride, and it got stuck in my head, and I was like, "Oh, this would be really cool if we make it faster and more like a punk song."
Yeah.
So
It's not really a punk song, but it's faster and it's really fun to play.
Vera is always the one who actually makes the songs more lively.
Yeah, exactly.
Tempo is so important. Like,
Tempo is important.
Yeah, because from 30 minute, not 30 minutes, but 3.5 minutes song, it's turned into a 2 minutes.
Like,
song.
So
cut it short by 1.5 minutes.
Yeah, and this song that because when we brought it in. It was super slow, and a lot of the time when I wrote it beforehand, my ability of playing guitar was really, really shockingly bad. It's a lot better than it is now. Whether it's good or not is still something.
You're great, Ben. What are you talking about?
Thank you, Storm. I'm like fishing for the compliment. Sorry, no.
I'm throwing fish at you.
Yeah, everyone, it's not actually anything like the original song because it's still got the same chords and same lyrics, but there's different changes that happens. We've kind of messed things around a little bit. I've done some awesome cool drum stuff which is just added to it. Really lovely counter bass melodies which are really awesome, and Storm's just had a completely different like vocal perspective on it as well because it was a lot more softer and lower and quite quieter, but. The Storm really put a cool thing on it, especially on the final chorus. Really looking forward to that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be nice. Yeah.
Really, yeah. So we're gonna record it tomorrow.
Oh no! It stopped recording.
Okay, this is.
This is still recording, so it's fine.
Okay.
But,
we can probably set up your mic, your phone now to record the rest of it.
I mean. We can either do that, or we can just keep talking.
We can put a picture of us.
Yeah, let's do that. We'll do that. It's much easier anyways.
Okay, we'll find them.
Problems.
Sorry for the technical problems, guys. Sorry.
It's fine.
Some technical issues are happening right now. I'm sorry to hear about that. Anyway, that'll be really wonderful recording that.
What are you guys' favourite part of going in the studio?
The atmosphere.
Oh.
It's more just how cozy it is.
I agree, because it's very comfortable because you know that this whole day is going to be dedicated to one thing.
Yeah.
And we have our schedule in the studio is quite mapped out. Like we know what to do when we get there. There's no we just go about it and then. Yeah. I really enjoy just sitting on the couch and watching people do things.
Yeah.
It's one of my favourite things. Just having my coffee and just watching people do that stuff.
No, I definitely, people watching type thing.
In the studio with 4 other people.
That's a lovely, I definitely get that. I think probably my favourite part is a mixture of either doing the takes with us, of the energy, because I think one of my favourite parts probably of recording is the energy that each person gives, and that's really lovely, and that gives everything. And also you're totally right, because when the world is so busy and you normally have so many tasks on, to have 6 to 8 hours of time just devoted to one thing and doing it as the best as you can, that's really awesome. Obviously we then have to produce afterwards, which is a lot longer than 6 to 8 hours, but it's still, that's just lovely. And also obviously going into the studio as well beforehand, just that feeling of we've got in, Storm's got his coffee, Vieira's making sure that we got the right drum kit and not a shit one. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Running around the building
and checking what's booked, what's
oh my
available.
God, yeah. Trying to maybe secretly steal a little tom from somewhere or.
The studio drum kit is fucking awful.
Just to say, I found a really good snare. That I was talking to a guy called Jake about this, and he's a drummer as well, and we checked out how much it cost, I guess how. Okay, this is sorry, a little sad.
Wait, which one is it?
Are we
It's like
buying
a black oak one.
Yeah.
But guess how much snare. You don't answer this because you know. Guess how much snares cost.
I don't fucking know.
Guess. Just get a guess number. Any number.
200.
500.
Yeah. Okay. You guys got it pretty bob on then. I thought it's really expensive. Like a
A drum kit. Are you
No.
serious?
Sorry, no. I'm talking about for a snare.
Yeah.
Just one snare.
Yeah.
One snare. Like so that black one, that black oak snare cost 400 quid
Damn.
for that one snare.
Yeah. Do you know? Like the cymbal kits, like the
Yeah.
4 cymbals.
Yeah.
Those are like
2,000, 2 grand or something. I heard something about that.
1,000.
It was
like,
1,000
around
too.
1,000.
Jake said something about how there was particular symbols that he had, which were like which he got from Lipper, or just borrowed them, and they're 2K.
I mean, you can get like a really like tiny junior drum kit for like 250 quid.
Like a pink.
Hello Kitty drum kit.
I still really want to do that if we ever do like a Creep Mouse some
That
point.
would be hilarious.
That would be hilarious.
Oh my
So-
god, we should cover one of our songs with children instruments.
God, yes.
That would be so fun. Oh my
I mean,
god.
technically I've already got one.
Yeah, I would
Good
do.
with short scale bass.
Oh, short scale bass. I could get like one of those really those like fake plastic like like a Guitar Hero type guitar.
Yeah.
Say and try and like or you get a cheap one that has like actual you can play the chords or something like that and be like nee 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 yeah nee.
What were we talking about, studio?
Yeah, like what we like doing in the studio.
Yeah, what do you like in the studio, Vera?
That's a good question. I'm more of a stage person, but I do agree. Like it does feel cozy, and I like that. Like you have the whole day
Yeah.
just doing that, rather than running around. You know,
Yeah.
you can focus on it, which is cool. Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, I'm definitely also a stage person. I like being in front of a lot of people.
Yeah.
So I mean, I love
Are you a
doing-
stage person?
I love seeing people, but I have to say I'm more of a studio person.
Me too. I'm more a studio person.
See, I think I love seeing people enjoying the stuff, and that's really awesome. But I actually really like doing my best job to try and make something the best it can be.
Yeah.
And it's cool to have that feeling of just it's just happening right now. But I also like just really just getting into that zone of that one song. And just being in that world.
We had a similar conversation one time, like about how we imagine music. Like for example, when I listen to music, I imagine people.
Yeah,
I imagine
yeah.
like what are they feeling?
Oh,
what,
really?
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
How
Oh.
This is a good topic to be
Yeah.
fair.
like if I'm listening to some metal song or something, I like imagine
Mosh pit.
mosh pit or like a big concert and like people hang from.
Yeah.
I've never thought about that before.
Interesting. Yeah, because for me, when I listen to music, I think of a landscape.
Oh wow.
So I imagine sort of the feeling of what that song gives in terms of like, is it an echoey space? Is it a small contained space and what is it feeling emotionally like?
Yeah, and when I'm arranging, like, trying to think like what I'm going to play here in this song, or like arranging the drums, the drum part, I think about people as well, like what reactions would people get,
Yeah.
you know?
I wonder what I
That's
think
a really
about.
good way of thinking of it.
Yeah.
What do you think about stuff? Do you have an idea of what you
Yeah,
think about
so
music?
basically when I listen to music, I either imagine a fake scenario in my head. So I imagine like stuff that goes well, like a music video
like a
kind of.
story, yeah.
Yeah, or I see colour. That's it, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
What do you think I see?
You see shapes.
Yeah.
You totally
Yeah.
see shapes.
It's always
you see,
shapes.
you see a smooth triangle, and you see an oblong cylinder that is actually a square.
Yeah. And you know when
You know when it looks like a carroty base. You know, that's also a circle.
And you know we're thinking about like the flat lemon drink.
Oh yeah, the flat lemon pineapple drink.
Didn't you actually get that?
I actually understood what you were
Yeah.
saying. So just sorry, this is also kind of out of context.
It's kind of inside.
So
inside stuff.
Martin, when describing music, a lot of the time uses shapes, say like a triangle or like a square or say a pineapple or something like that.
But we can perfectly communicate in that way.
But
though.
exactly, we can perfectly
Like-
communicate. It's like because I've known Martin like a lot more now over like time. Like whenever he says that stuff, like people maybe in seminars will be like, but I'm like, I totally get what Martin's saying right now. Like, especially with the spiky and understanding spiky, smooth, like bigger, smaller, and just understanding kind of like as if you were tasting it. What does that sound like in music?
Because like when I work with a vocalist, sometimes I tell them to imagine like they've just bitten into a kiwi, and then sing.
Oh.
If you said that to me, I would kick you.
Yeah, I mean, Martin's been kicked quite a lot. To be fair,
Oh
actually.
no. God.
No.
That conversation took a turn.
No.
But yeah, people or so scenarios, as you said, also,
Yeah.
or myself, like in some sort of space. Yeah, it's an interesting like
Yeah.
how
Can I play that?
You could actually.
it's the same with lyrics as well. Like if you, for example, with someone that hears Too Long for the first time, we'll have a completely different opinion on what the lyrics actually mean than us.
Yes.
So that shows like how
It's just it's all
how do I say it?
interpretation. Yeah. It's all for the each different person different. Right?
Yeah, there will be like 1 million people will hear it and 1 million people will think about it in a different way.
Yeah.
Which is the amazing thing about music.
Yeah. I mean, for example, this even happens in art in the band itself. Like when a song comes out with the lyrics, a lot of the time actually like people think different things about the song. I remember you saying we were saying about Too Long just before, like about like literally last recorded session, and also I think it was also I Watch You Go as well. We were just talking about it, and you can take things quite literally, like in terms of just watching somebody driving away in I Watch You Go, or you can take it in a different way. If you like, you can see what you think it is, and also Too Long, you could. It's just it could just be about like, oh shit, I never wake up on time, or it could be a little bit more existential.
I mean, when you wrote I Watch You Go, what weren't you thinking of like two friends that you saw who were like?
Just it was like, I think not necessarily like it was just more about how do I describe it? Yeah, I think I won't say exactly, but the I think the general feeling was some of feeling like you're staying at a place and somebody else has moved on and gone somewhere else.
Yeah.
And you're having to still not changing your feelings about it and trying to move on from that while seeing them kind of feeling very comfortable in a new space. But there you go.
It's a very nostalgic song, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it definitely that was that's good. I'm happy that that was the intention.
It's melancholy but nostalgic.
Yeah.
A lot of people who we went to about it have mentioned that it's a very stadium song.
Yeah, as well.
Yeah.
Who said that?
That there was a promoter in Future Yard. Future Yard's a place in Wirral, which is close to Liverpool. And it was they were saying about how they felt like it was stadium like, which is really really kind of them. And hopefully we'll be playing in a place called Future Yard soon.
We will.
That'd be lovely.
Martin is like manifestation. We will.
We will.
That's the kind of attitude you need.
Yeah.
That is
true,
indeed.
yeah.
That is 100% true.
Very true.
But yeah. Wow.
Are these your girlfriend's Crocs?
They won't be able to see this at all, but there's some pink Crocs.
Yeah, because I recognise.
Yeah.
So there's a Sanrio character called Cinnamon Roll.
Yeah.
My girlfriend is obsessed with that character.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, yeah.
That's great.
Same flavour.
There we go. Same flavour.
Yeah.
Same. It's good. No, I could see. No. The Crocs are
amazing. I love
Crocs are amazing. Yeah, especially when you sometimes when you just want to walk around the house, but you want to have something on.
Yeah.
Just put some Crocs on.
Yeah.
It's all good.
I just wear slippers.
Yeah, but you know,
I
slippers.
also got slippers.
Slippers are great, but okay,
They
slightly
slip
off topic. Yeah, they're supposed to be really dangerous for you. Like, and I'm not joking. Like, people who are over the age of 50 are not recommended by by doctors to ever wear slippers.
Why?
Yeah,
Because
you
supposedly
can-
it's like one of the highest causing things of like broken bones and death. For like in terms of seriously, I'm not even joking. Like people, because of how slippy they are a lot of the time, it means that you can fall down the stairs really easily. You can slip over. You can get them caught in things. And so compared to other shoes where you actually have something which is all around your foot,
Grippy socks.
grippy socks, yeah. Especially as you get older,
Yeah.
it just
Yeah, I mean,
you're probably gonna so yeah. Don't wear slippers, guys.
I mean,
Don't
Or else-
wear
like-
shoes.
Don't-
To be fair, my dad's like in his 60s and he's got a genuine fear of falling. Because
Yeah.
older people are more fragile, I suppose, in their bones
Yeah.
and stuff, yeah.
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 It's
I
yeah.
suppose so, yeah. Don't wear slippers.
Don't please don't wear slippers.
How long have we been
Unless they're
going
creep slippers.
Should we end?
To be honest,
Yeah, we
I
probably-
feel like we should probably say goodbye now,
this,
huh?
This is
Yeah.
probably a good ending on be cautious when you wear slippers.
I'll do a quick little thing on my phone just to say with video goodbye.
Goodbye.
Little seventh there.
Do some background music while
Okay.
Ben sorts it out.
Hello, peoples.
Okay.
Hi. Goodbye. Wishing you all the best. Bye. And bye. Wishing you all the best. Have a happy time and
Happy Christmas, Easter.
whatever Christmas.
We're seeing them before
Easter.
Easter.
And yeah, yar. And yeah, we'll see you hopefully super soon. Enjoy it all what you're doing, and yeah, great. Bye. Okay, nice.
Goodbye.
Hello, this is Creep Mouse.
Hello, this is Green Mouse.
Hey guys,
Welcome to the next episode.
welcome to brand new episode, guys. Okay, no.
Okay.
Bye.
Nice. Good one.
Ah.